Alright, welcome back to the M.A.D podcast. We are previewing our World Cup groups. This is going to be the preview for Group D. This Group D has France, Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia.
Trash group.
I mean, you're not very wrong.
It's probably the worst group out of all of these.
I think it is, actually.
It genuinely is.
I was going to say Group C, but you spoke about Mexico, you spoke about Poland, and I'm like, you know what?
Both of those teams the Polish and the Mexicans.
Way clear. Alright, so France, obviously, we're starting off with France, the reigning World Cup champions. Put some respect on the name.
Yeah.
I'm about to put some disrespect on it. I'm going to be honest.
Just wait till it gets to the midfield.
This is not a great situation for France right now. They're coached by Didier Deschamps, who, there's some mixed reviews about him right now.
Coach.
I think he's getting a bit of a hard rap for the fact that the squad has as many issues as it does.
No, honestly, look, I won't blame him for getting out early in this World Cup just because of the midfield issue. The last Euros, bro, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was just shocking.
That was unforgivable. Well, I mean, it's because of all the off-field issues, which part of your job as a coach is managing that.
Yeah, he's just not a good man manager.
And also, he brought in a new player, Karim Benzema, who completely. But he ruined the flow of that offense.
It's not. No, I don't think it's the fact that he ruined the flow of the offense. It's just the fact that Deschamps just changed his tactic every game he played in the Euros. It made no sense.
He really ruined the flow. With Giroud, it was just Giroud obviously isn't as good as is not as good as Benzema, but he's the kind of player who doesn't care if he's in the box all the time or everything like that. Benzema's more like he wants to go and score goals and everything like that.
I think it was just the fact that Mbappe and Benzema weren't just gelling together.
Yeah,
they've gelled together better since, but it's still not a perfect situation. They don't gel well when they're playing as the two up top.
Yeah.
But when Mbappe's put on the wing, which he does not want to do.
Yeah.
It works better.
Definitely.
So Didier Deschamps, he's won the World Cup as a manager and as a player. He has his work cut out for him at this World Cup after a poor showing at the Euro, and his job and legacy are on the line as the golden age of French football enters maturity. A lot of it's behind the doors issues. He hasn't brought Rabiot to this World Cup. Poor form, poor issues behind.
He did though.
No, he's not in the squad.
He is. Rabiot is.
Oh, right, because they're missing so many.
Yeah, they're missing. Pogba, Kante are gone.
Yeah, the key players that are missing are Paul Pogba, N'Golo Kante, and Mike Maignan.
They haven't picked Jonathan Klaus.
No, they didn't bring Jonathan Klaus because he sucks.
Of course, their fullbacks are set, bro.
They're set, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
They're set. No, Klaus wouldn't have played, bro. Absolutely not. The key star players, Karim Benzema, now Ballon d'Or winner Karim Benzema. He's had an amazing year since the Euro. He's an absolute baller. There's not so much that we can say about him right now.
Has a slow start this year, though.
Yeah, but Madrid's still playing well around him, so what, we'll give it a pass. Kylian Mbappe having another good season with PSG. Again, off-field rumors persist about him wanting to leave, wanting to take too much control of the team that involves Messi and Neymar. So again,
he was given the control, so he was given the control by the club, so
and he's complaining about the fact that he was told he would have it and he hasn't been able to use it because he didn't want Galtier.
Yeah, he wanted Zidane.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Moving on, the other key player, and I'm going to say this is a key player, is Raphael Varane. Because his performances will be very important to how this team performs because they are lacking in one area of the pitch. Key players that are out, Paul Pogba, N'Golo Kante, and Mike Maignan, meaning that both of their starting midfielders are out through injury, which means that odds are their starting midfield is Edouard Camavinga and Aurelien Tchouameni, who both play limited minutes for Real Madrid.
No, Tchouameni's been starting.
Recently, though.
Tchouameni, no, he's been starting since the start.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he's been there. Casemiro's gone.
Yeah,
So he's the DM. It's him, Modric, and Cruz. Camavinga's been limited.
Well, I thought they were playing Valverde.
Valverde's right wing.
Valverde right wing, yeah.
I keep forgetting they play Valverde on the right wing.
Especially after the last draft.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. All right, we're not talking about that. All right. Qualification. They strolled through their group with no problem. Make no problem at all.
12 appearances. Yeah,
79% starting, 72 minutes.
Yeah. So limited minutes. He's not playing full 90s.
Well, no, he's getting subbed off, but he's been starting for Real Madrid.
But Eduardo Camavinga is, however, playing limited appearances.
Yeah.
So being given the role of the two of them running this midfield, because if you look at their midfield options, I didn't think that must have missed Rabiot's name in the squad. Jordan Yarzu. This guy got relegated with Aston Villa.
And then they got the youngster too, M.A.D.
Mendy I trust a bit more. And
but to be honest, I really trust Camavinga and Tchouaméni to put in a good work.
I think they're going to put in a good shift. The thing that they have to do is play to their potential rather than their current ability.
Yeah.
They need to get whatever it is. What do you want? The World Cup spirit. What do you want to call it? Whatever it takes a player to that next level.
But the thing is, every time Camavinga's come on for Real Madrid, he has been really good.
Yeah.
And he's been playing since what, 16 years old?
It's just a bit of a wild card.
Yeah.
Because
it's inexperience. They're inexperienced in a national tournament.
You don't know whether they're just going to get outmatched.
Yeah.
And you probably won't see that until they play against Denmark. Because there's not good midfields for either.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, I think Rabiot would start.
No, he's not starting.
Last time it was a 4-3-1-2.
It's probably going to be a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, the expectation is that it's going to be a 4-2-3-1. They played 3-4-1-2s, but I think that they've come to the consensus that it does not work with Mbappe and Benzema playing striker together.
Yeah, it's probably Mbappe on the right,
Mbappe on the
Dembele
right,
on the left,
and then
Griezmann in the middle, and then Benzema
then you're
up
gonna
top.
have the two boys, Tchouaméni and Camavinga, with in defense. It's gonna be Varane.
Pavard, Varane, maybe Saliba. Honestly, Saliba might get, or Upamecano.
No, I think the back line is gonna be Pavard, Saliba, Konate, and then Hernandez.
No, Varane's starting.
Yeah, but Varane's
Varane
injured for now.
He's gonna be fit, I think.
Well, opening game it's probably gonna be what's it called? Isn't Kimpembe there? Kimpembe will play.
Kimpembe is there.
No, he is. Yeah.
Kimpembe will probably start.
I think it's gonna be Kimpembe, Varane at the end of the day.
No, I hope it's Saliba and Varane.
Maybe.
Because those are Deschamps' guys.
Yeah.
Kimpembe and Varane.
Fucking favoritism.
And then at right back, I think if he comes fit, it's gonna be Koundé.
Yeah.
Probably.
Over Pavard, because it's the same thing where neither of them give you that much going forward, but defensively they're very, very solid. And then it's going to be Hernandez, one of the two Hernandezes. I'd lean towards Theo, but Lucas did well in the last World Cup.
No, yeah, absolutely. Koundé, Saliba, Varane, and Theo Hernandez of Theo Hernandez is definitely going to be the starting lineup.
Hugo Lloris, the captain, that bum. I'll have you know.
Nah, fucking.
I don't know why they didn't pick Lafont.
Well, because Areola's been solid. He's been steady in his career for France.
No. Lafont is definitely better than Areola, and he's much better than Steve Mandanda.
I don't know about better.
And Steve Mandanda, again, leadership in the room.
He's better than Mandanda. I'll give you that. I don't know about Areola.
But Mandanda brings something off
the
field that
obviously.
this team certainly needs. And if you're third,
that's gonna
it's
help
like Connor Cody for
Mbappe calm
England.
down.
No, you absolutely no, absolutely. If one of the legends of France football, because of how long he's played for a respectable club like Marseille, pipes up in the dressing room and is addressing you to shut the fuck up and sit down. I don't care who you are, you're gonna listen.
No, if you're an arrogant prick like Mbappe is right now, you're not gonna care.
No, again, no. There's worse players on this, for arrogant prick.
Okay, Rabiot obviously.
Yeah,
but
address the players specific. And then the Hernandez brothers both have these issues.
Oh, that just sucks for them. For the whole side.
That's the thing. This team could get derailed from off-field issues. That's what I've got written here. Is essentially eliminated squad in 2014 showed up with quality performances, and in 2018 they came out as winners after entering as favorites. The Euros showed the same old issues for France. Infighting can destroy a squad. This France team has one weak area, and it's the midfield, and that's only potentially. Camavinga and Tchouaméni are very early in their careers and played limited but major minutes for Madrid. Without Kanté and Pogba, they will have big shoes to fill. This group isn't too challenging, so qualification is assumed unless there's a major slip-up. But I see this fractured squad finishing behind a united Denmark team. Thrashings of Australia and Tunisia are likely, but Denmark could get the better of Les Bleus.
I have Denmark first.
Yeah.
I have Denmark first as well.
And then, going further in the tournament, I think that if Camavinga and Tchouaméni can play up to their potential, and if the team can gel together, specifically,
they can win it.
Getting a Benzema and Mbappe relationship akin to what we had with Giroud and Mbappe at the last World Cup,
they can win it.
They could win this whole thing.
Yeah.
But if that doesn't happen, they could go out as soon as the round of 16 or the quarterfinals.
Yeah, round of 16, especially from right now, since he has France's second probably.
Yeah.
And we have Argentina's first.
They'd be playing Argentina in the round of 16.
Yeah, and they're out.
Yeah. So they could go out quite quickly. the squad gels together, and
then they'll top the group easily.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If they end up playing well, they will top it.
If it starts working, like if Tchouaméni and Camavinga are bossing midfields as they potentially could, and Benzema and Mbappe get a relationship going, where like and Dembele, like this, there's so much talent in this team that they're a bit of a wild card for the entire tournament.
Then here's the thing. So now that we've discussed it, so we all mostly agree that Senegal is going to be second and England's going to be first. So England's going to face them, and then most likely they're going to win. Hopefully, they're going to be facing Poland then, and then at the quarterfinals it's going to be England versus France. Do you think they're going to get past?
I think that's getting a little too far ahead of what we're just trying to preview the groups.
Yeah.
I know, but like it's just the fact that like
at the end of the day, look, if they end up topping the group, they will smoke England. I think they would.
They would.
They wouldn't play. Well, I mean, if
they finish first, they'll go Poland and then they'll go next. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's later on.
I think England has them, but anyway.
See, that's why I asked, because I know like we all have different opinions.
We all have them second in the group, yeah.
Yeah, I have a second for now.
Move on to the Australians.
The Aussies.
Okay, the Aussies. All right.
Put some shrimp on the barbie.
The Socceroos. The Socceroos is how they say.
So the Socceroos are managed by a man called Graham Arnold. Now, Graham Arnold is very similar to our
Southgate.
No, not South. No, Logan. Come on. Our boy Page from Wales. He's managed some pretty low-level teams.
Yeah.
I think this guy's managed almost exclusively in Australia. He might have had one foray into like somewhere else in Asia. I can't remember exactly where it was. Recent form has been fine, but haven't played any top teams, and they've only dominated in Asia. This could be a tough tournament for the Socceroos.
Mm-hmm.
Odds are they're going to show up in their 4-2-3-1 formation, as they often do. Shout out Australia.
Mm-hmm.
The Aussie usually lacks quality going into World Cups, but this is especially true without star players in the squad. And most of the players being mid-career and still lacking quality could get rough.
Yep.
The one thing that can be said, they will, like always, come out and play. They won't retreat and defend for 90 minutes. Australia will have a go at their opposition. They are a ballsy team.
Yep.
If nothing else, they're going to have a go. They're not going to sit back and defend like Qatar does, like some of the other teams do, where they don't have the quality. They are going to have a proper go at their opposition.
Average age of 28.
Dude, it's not good. I'm telling you. Key star players, Matthew Ryan, former Brighton keeper. He had a quick stint in Spain, and he has since moved on to Copenhagen, where he's seemingly lost his starting gloves to Kamil Grabara.
Rip.
Which I think is Poland's backup keeper.
I have them predicted fourth.
And other than that,
yeah, same.
Other than that, like Aaron Moy is coming back from injury to play this.
Aaron
Moy, 34. Matthew Leckie plays on the bench for I think Hoffenheim. The young player though, Garang Kuol, has just been the first signing of first young signing of the Dan Ashworth era at Newcastle.
Yep.
Oh. He's some part of the smart recruitment, sim recruitment that saw Brighton bring in Yves Bissouma, Inaki Mwepu, Robert Sanchez, Moises Caicedo, Leandro Trossard, Alexis McAllister at Brighton. This is the first one that Dan Ashworth put his stamp of approval on.
350K.
350K. He's joining the Newcastle Academy in January. He is very highly thought of by some scouts, and there's a really good possibility that he's going to see some minutes at the World Cup.
Probably,
maybe not as a starter, but listen, when you're down 5-0 to France,
bring him on.
Just throw the kid on. Come on, give him a go.
What's it called? This is like the first time without Team Cahill, right?
No, they didn't have Team Cahill in 2018.
Oh, okay. I thought they had Team Cahill 2018.
No.
I have them finishing last.
Yeah, same.
I mean, basically what I said is like barring like Guillermo Ochoa-esque performances from Matthew Ryan and just like catching opponents off guard,
dead,
like,
bro.
Their willingness to come out and play. They are going to have like a tough World Cup against France and Denmark. I don't give them much of a chance.
Mm-hmm.
But if they get a win against Tunisia, getting a win at the World Cup, if you were an Australian fan, would you not go into this World Cup and say at least getting one win, that's a success?
Oh, definitely, 100%.
That's a success, right? Like you count that, like you go, all right, 2 losses against Denmark and France, those are good teams. Then beating Tunisia, we won a game at the World Cup, that's a success.
Off to the Tunisians.
See you in 4 years.
Oh, their first game is against Tunisia as well, so that could be like a good confidence booster.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Like you're knocking that one out early. But if you lose that game,
oh,
and you're like, we got France and Denmark. Yikes. All right, the next one that we got is Denmark.
Denmark, the Danish.
So they're managed by Kasper Hjulmand. He's the coach that led them to the Euro semifinals, which we all remember as being a hell of a dark horse run. Nobody had them predicted going quite as far as that, though we all acknowledge their quality.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to set them up in the same 3-4-3 as he did at the last World Cup. I mean, the key players that we all know who the key players are: Christian Eriksen.
Yeah.
And I'd say the other key player for this is going to be Kasper Schmeichel.
Yep.
I was gonna ask, do you think Kasper Schmeichel is gonna start or Oliver Christensen?
No, it's Kasper Schmeichel, bro.
Because I don't know, Oliver Christensen, I saw his stats and he's not doing that bad.
22 goals conceded.
Hey man, he's playing for Hoffenheim. He's playing for Hoffenheim.
It's Kasper Schmeichel. Schmeichel's struggled with form since moving in East, but he's still the guy. The one other name that I want to shout out.
Double the goals conceded, pretty much, bro.
The one player I want to shout out for sure is
Joachim Andersen.
What?
Joachim Andersen?
No, it's Højbjerg.
Oh, Pierre-Emil Højbjerg.
Whoa, what about my boy Stefan Billing?
Shut up, bro.
Patrick, isn't it Patrick?
Whatever his name is. Where's Billing?
He's not gonna start, man.
What? He didn't get picked!
He's gonna get picked, but he's not gonna start.
No, he's gonna play probably. Like I don't know if he's had a good start to the season and everything, but again, it's a 3-4-3 with Eriksen playing not as one of the two midfielders. He's probably gonna be playing in the advanced position, so it's not likely that they're gonna partner Højbjerg up with another like attacking player.
They actually didn't pick Billing.
Oh wow, did they not?
No.
Hilarious. In your face.
What?
Key young players: Andreas Skov Olsen. He's playing for Bruges. He's not maybe their star player, but the fact that he keeps a spot in this team speaks a bit to his quality. Like obviously they rate him very highly in Denmark. Qualification: Denmark ran away with Group F, showing a dominant performance, only conceding 3 goals.
They're a good team, man.
As they are defensively solid with plenty of options in attack. The Euro last year, they were the dark horses who came center stage and only lost in the semis to England. So, I mean, where do we see these guys going? I think we have them topping the group, but that's a bit of an asterisk with like France's performances, right?
If they end up topping the group,
quarterfinals,
then quarters.
Yeah.
But if they end up finishing second, I think round of 16 they're out.
Second is facing Argentina, and nobody wants to have to do that.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a tough one. I like that there's such a contrast between them and France in terms of like they don't have a lot of star players. Like Eriksen and Højbjerg aren't necessarily star players, but it's more of like a team atmosphere, attitude that gets them through it. Whereas France is nothing but star players, but they lack that team attitude. So it's gonna be an interesting match seeing these two guys play against each other because Denmark's so defensively solid and so much of a hard-working, structured team.
Yeah.
France a bit more free-firing, free-flowing, but. No, we'll see. I think we all have them topping, but if France gets going, France is going to.
Yeah.
All right, and last in this group is Tunisia.
Love to know more about this team.
Boy, do ya.
Shout out my boy Eamon.
Hannibal and Jebri. Shout out Hannibal, man.
Shout out Hannibal. All right, so they're coached by Jalal Qadri. He is coached exclusively in Tunisia and other Arabic countries. They are likely to run out their 4-3-3 attacking, but that's with all of their 3 midfielders being somewhat defensive-minded.
Okay.
But allowing Medri to be a bit further forward in that 3. Or playing Wabi Kazri as the 10.
Let me see how well he did for Birmingham. I don't want to see that anymore.
Yeah, man. He's key star players. Wabi Kazri is probably the greatest Tunisian footballer of all time.
Jeez.
But
crazy.
Their star man right now is Elias Skiri, who plays for Cologne in the Bundesliga as a DM.
Hey.
So just like a hard-working ball winner. And if they're going to get any kind of success right now, it's probably going to be on the back of like him bossing a midfield.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I'm not saying is likely, but maybe. Australia's got like no good midfielders. Let's be real. So like it's possible that against Australia he has a hell of a game.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, Tunisia's winning.
Yeah.
They're beating Australia, bro. I'm calling you right now.
Young players to watch: Hannibal Mejbri. He gets played further forward in this lineup. He's memorable from that coming on as Man United were getting thrashed and just seemingly trying to get himself sent off. Which shows
passionate,
heart on his sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Someone had to inform him to stop, or else he was gonna die.
Oh, this team is bad.
This team is bad. The thing is, qualification from Africa is difficult. So any team that any team that does it, hats off to them. Like, respect Tunisia. Back-to-back World Cups have qualified through Africa, and that's not nothing, right?
I don't know if you left this guy out on purpose, but the GOAT Wabi Kazri, man.
I mentioned Wabi Kazri.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I didn't hear it.
He sometimes plays at that 10 where Mejbri would also play, and then also they sometimes play him on the wing.
Where do you have Tunisia finishing?
I have Tunisia finishing 4th.
Crazy.
I have them 3rd.
I have them 2nd.
I have Australia getting it.
I have them 3rd.
Australia's getting it. All right, so should we run that back through? Who's our number 1?
Denmark.
Denmark. Number 2, France.
Yep.
France.
Number 3, I have
Australia.
Tunisia.
And number 4, I have Tunisia.
I have Brazil.
Australia. The Aussies.
All right. Let's move. All right, that's been our preview for
the Group
D?
E.
All right, moving on to Group E. All right.